a little bit of the bliss that we feel. We try to do this for the community as well, giving the spirit of meditation for everyone. We have programs in our downtown center in Columbus on Thursdays and Sundays, and also we have our own meditation programs that we do at Ohio State University through our clubs called Conscious Ohio State. Additionally, if you'd like to know a little bit more about the tradition, we have some literature that we're willing to show if people are interested. But we're really grateful that you all came out tonight, and we hope that everyone continues to have a wonderful evening and weekend. Hare Krishna.
Hayya ala as-salah.
Our next presenter is somebody who I've just recently gotten to know, Taylor Gray, pastor at Linden Life Fellowship here in Columbus. And Taylor, one of the things that's most unusual and unique, I think, about his style is the ways that he integrates hip-hop into his ministry and into his performance style. And so I'm going to invite Taylor to come join us up next.
Good evening. Honored to be here. I want to thank Dr. Weiner for the invitation. And it's kind of interesting to be a representative of the Christian church, the Black church, trying to really integrate a lot of different forms of tradition and consolidate it into how I would express a modern form of his representation today. And I say that it's unique because when you think a lot of times about the Black church tradition or a Black pastor, a lot of what you could think historically is the musical expression of gospel music. And what I want to offer today is for us all to just kind of take a step back and think of the tradition of Black music overall, because as a participant in hip hop culture, me today, rapper, hi, Taylor. I don't feel like I got here alone. I stand on the shoulders of great and brilliant artists who come before me, and also music genres. So a lot of what hip hop expresses is very much connected to the traditions of blues and jazz. And for our time and our purposes today, in this current moment, this current societal moment, there is an expression from the Black community, from our culture, that is necessary and is needed. As a person who is pastoring in this context right now, I pastor a small church in the inner city. If you're from Columbus, it's the South Linden area. So that's where I spend a lot of my time connecting with not just youth, but adults and families, trying to provide practical resources. And I'm a person who is oriented towards a mission of justice. I'm oriented towards that in my messaging and the way that I preach and I teach, and also how I write and how I create. So one of the elements of justice that may sound a little strange before you consider implications that I focus on is grief, trauma associated with circumstances a lot of times beyond your control. As a writer and as a rapper, I wanted to take space outside of the pulpit to express a little bit more of my raw sentiments about grief, because there's a communal experience in terms of the sorrow that an inner city community experiences if you kind of concentrate it in that focus. But then there's this broader idea of grief and sorrow that I believe we've all collectively experienced in the aftermath of this pandemic. So it's a human experience from my perspective. And what I would like to share with you guys today is a way that I decided to write about it, a way that I decided to communicate in a raw form, and something that doesn't necessarily belong in the pulpit. I have some, trust me, rap is not fully embraced all the way in the church. So I had to find another space to really get this out. And it's personal for me because unfortunately in 2021, my mom passed suddenly. And it was something gut-wrenching that I had to wrestle with in terms of my personal faith, what I would even articulate from scripture. But thank God for these art forms. They really free us up to explore more of what even we can articulate from the intellectual perspective. So I took the easy route today. I'm just going to ask somebody to press play because I would like for you guys to hear the instrumentation and association with the song. The lyrics start with, I'm counting down, I'm rounding up. And that's just basically me saying I'm counting down the days until I'm done pastoring. And that's the sentiment I start from, and hopefully you guys can catch some of the lyrics in between.
Inspiration be with us. So as Mike said, we are Druids. But what does that even mean? Most people think, oh, the old white guys with long beards who built Stonehenge. And while that's a great image and looks good on posters, what we do now as part of modern Druidry is we are a polytheist organization, which means that we worship and recognize many gods. We also have an Indo-European focus, which is based mostly around the language tree, but it's the mythology that we as a mostly white group currently know the myths of, and gives us a sense of boundary in how we direct our worship. We celebrate the Wheel of the Year, which are the 8 major holidays that align with the solstices and the equinox and those cross-quarter points in between them. Our cosmology, so the things that how we believe the world is sacred around us, involves this idea of a sacred center that we build out of a tripartite cosmos. So there's an underworld, a mid-realm, and an upper world. It's reflected on the stoles that our priests wear with our underworld, mid-realm, and upper world. But it's also reflected in our music and throughout our altar presentations and throughout our rituals ourselves. So as we sing this next song, it is meant as a meditation piece that invites you to experience what we sing with your body. So I realize this is a lot to ask, but if you feel like doing what the song says to do, you're more than welcome to do so.
Bend your knee, press your hands to the earth, give your thanks to the one who gave you birth, raise your arms, reach your hands to the sky, gather more, feel your spirit fly, fire from above, waters from below, let the world tree grow. Bend your knee, your knee, your knee, your knee. Bend your knee, press your hands to the earth, your hands, your hands. Bend your knee, press your hands to the earth, give your thanks to the one who gave you birth, raise your arms, your arms, your arms, your arms, raise your arms, reach your hands to the sky, your hands, raise your arms, reach your hands to the sky, gather warm, feel your spirit fly, fire from above, waters from below, let the world tree grow, fire from above, waters from below, let the world tree grow, fire from above, waters from below, let the world tree grow.
So Jan mentioned that we are polytheist. We honor many spirits, which includes, of course, the gods, who we often refer to as the shining ones. But we also honor 2 other groups. We honor the spirits of nature, who are all around us. And we also honor the ancestors, those who have come before us, whether they are our biological family or just people that we knew and loved, culture heroes. One of the ways that we honor them is by giving offerings. That is, in fact, the main way that we do. And those can be physical offerings, but they can also be offerings of poetry and of song, which Jan will speak more about.
Yeah, so we share not a set of beliefs. We're not an orthodoxic organization, which means right belief. We are instead an orthopraxic organization, and we are united by the ways in which we do things. Our action is what's important in this world. And so one of the things that our Grove in particular takes pride in is this idea that we are committed to action and we are committed to inclusivity. And a lot of our rituals and a lot of our service work is towards that particular idea of justice and community and unity. This next song that we're going to sing is to the patron of our Grove, whose name is Tutates. And we refer to him, I say him because that's how I have met him, but known to each in their own way, which is to say that everyone who experiences this deity in a way that looks different, sounds different, acts different, but we recognize as the god of the tribe, as Tutates.
May the blessings in the waters fill my soul. May the wisdom of the kindreds make me whole. May the power of the kindred be shown to me. May the omens and the blessings be shown through me. May the blessings in the waters fill my soul. May the wisdom of the kindreds make me whole. May the power of the kindred be shown to me. May the omens and the blessings be shown through me. May the blessings in the waters fill my soul. May the wisdom of the kindreds make me whole.
Thank you all.
That was still live.
I just assumed.
We are at about the halfway point. I'm going to suggest we take maybe like a 4-minute break, not like a full intermission, but if you want to get up, stretch, water, we'll come back in like 4 minutes. 3 minutes. We'll get started again. Thank you so much. Next up are monks from Wat Buddha Samakhitam. This is a Theravada Buddhist monk over in the southeastern part of town. It's a little geographically challenged. There's also a temple, again, where for many years we've been bringing students there on trips and have been so gracious and warm and welcoming to us for so long. So I'm delighted to welcome them.
Thank you, Professor Isaac. Thank you for having us. And ladies and gentlemen, it's so profound to see you here at the event. We are so happy to be here. The monks today, they will demonstrate the holy water. So it's so much different from all the programs that we have seen, so upbeat. But this one will be very calm, and it'll be the opportunity for you to meditate, if you will, while they are chanting. So in Buddhism, holy water is a blessed water. That's what we call. It's a water that has been imbued with all the special qualities or spiritual purification. It is used in many Buddhist traditions, including Theravada, as we are. The water, the holy water, is to purification, blessing, healing, which is what they are going to do today. After the chanting, they will spray holy water throughout the audience. Nimontanai.
Bullaphala saming thapon thakunang bullaphala saming patham mentang bullaphala saming pasang khanang bukharo kapayang vivan chaye saphatuk saphasok sapharok saphapai saphakhaจันไลวิวันชัยสัพพะทานังสัพพะลาภังภวันตุเตราคันตุสุราคันตุชัยยันตุโพธิยามโมเรสังขยานันเทวันทา
Then we'll spray the holy water.
Okay.
Isaac and the good folks at the OSU Center for the Study of Religion for this beautiful evening in this lovely space. Thank you, thank you, thank you. My name is Florence Hall. I'm pleased to be the director of Illuminati and a member of the faculty at the Ohio State School of Music. This is Illuminati, and on the keys is Matthew Downing. If you are one of the founding members of Illuminati who was around in the early days, will you raise your hand, please? If you are a returning member this year, will you raise your hand, please? And if you've been around in and out because life is complicated and we should have ways to include arts in our lives, raise your hand, please. You just heard By Our Love by Christy Nockels. This is something of a signature piece and a call to action for religious communities. We extend our repertoire to include more universal themes. And we're going to end with a tune that may be familiar to you. So if you feel so moved, sing along. But I think you'll all find something of yourselves in this one.